Now to matters education, where the Ministry of Education will take home 656 billion shillings, translating to 27.6% of total government expenditure. In the budget, the government proposes 18.4 billion allocations to transition 46,000 JSS intern teachers to permanent and pensionable job. This follows a month-long strike by JSS teachers who are demanding better working conditions. Besides being employed on permanent and pensionable basis, they were demanding job security and better conditions. Dina Mukalo with that report.
Over 46,000 junior secondary school intern teachers can now get easy to request for permanent employment after the government set aside the 13.4 billion for their employment.
Kenya shillings 5 billion for the examinations fee waiver. In addition, Mr. Speaker, I have proposed an allocation of Kenya shillings 13.4 billion for the conversion of 46,000 junior secondary school interns to permanent and pensionable terms.
The allocation toward the employment of the intern teachers comes after a month of standoff. A strike event a pending court case between the GSS and the Teacher Service Commission. The education sector is set to receive a substantial 656 billion, which is 27.6% of the total expenditure. This includes 142.3 billion for basic education, 12.8 billion for higher education, and 30.7 billion each for technical vocation institution and junior secondary capitation. Additional 1.3 billion is allocated for training of CBC.
I have proposed a total allocation of 656.6 billion or 27.6% of total expenditures to the education sector. Mr. Speaker, other proposed allocations to the education sector include Kenya shillings 1.1 billion for the research, science and technology innovation. Mr. Speaker, the government is implementing the new funding model for public universities and TVET institutions through the provision of government scholarships and loans apportioned according to students' need. The new funding framework seeks to offer students whose households are at the bottom of the pyramid equal opportunity in accessing university education as well as technical training. Towards this end, Mr. Speaker, I have proposed an allocation of Kenya shillings 35.9 billion to the Higher Education Loans Boards for provision of loans to university and TVET students. Kenya shillings 16.9 billion for the scholarship for university students, and Kenya shillings 7.7 billion capitation and scholarship for TVET students.
This allocation demonstrates a significant investment across levels of education, from basic to vocational and higher learnings. This marks a 28 billion increase from the previous budget that saw the sector scoped 628 billion. Dina Mukalo, Tandao Outlook.